Hello, Dave here, the Enlightened Plumber, with today's quote, which is, "Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced." Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. This is from Soren Kierkegaard. So let's dive right in. Okay, life is this wonderful thing that all of us have to go through from the moment we are born until we pass away. And that can be short, which would be really unfortunate, or it can be incredibly long. But what goes on in between those two times is entirely up to us. So with that, I can see that life is a problem. And from there, the mindset is every day is a struggle. Every day is a hardship. Oh, I don't have this. I don't have that. Those people are better than me. Everybody's got more. Oh, I'm never going to achieve this. Whatever it is that crops up for any one of us, and I've certainly been through a whole lot of those, and it doesn't mean to say that I don't have those thoughts every now and then, but that is life. And so life, if we accept it up here from a mindset perspective, is just a bunch of factual things that happen. Rather than putting a whole lot of extra story or thoughts into, well, it's because of this and it's because of that and why we did this and why we did that and all that's out of the question. This is all stuff that goes on our head. If we look at it very factually, everybody's pretty much got the same life experiences unless they want to change something, and that's just the actions they take. Because there's no history, there's no, okay, if someone was mean to you one day, that's it. Boom, it's happened. You either go back and see them again or you don't. Rather than hanging on to that experience for 30, 40 years of remembering, oh, I can't believe it was that bad and they did all this stuff to me. And it's like, well, that's just a terrible story for no particular reason. And that's where problems crop up. Because we all have bad days, we all have great days, and stuff just happens. So it's rather than taking our life, which is our experience here, which it's talking about, and finding everything wrong with it and excuse everything, well, I couldn't do this because, and look at it from the perspective of, okay, well, if it's a reality, if this is thing A that happened and B that happened and C that happened and when they happened, but they just happen, and now I can kind of go, okay, well, that's fine, I'll accept them and get on with it. It now becomes the reality. It is just whatever I make of it. So this life of mine is my reality, and how I see it is how I see it, and no one else sees it the same way, because no one else is me. So I can choose how I want to experience it. Do I want to experience it as the problem where I sit there and regurgitate everything that happened, good or bad, or whether I just want to go, yeah, okay, you know what, today's a new day, I'm going to jump on it, I'm going to do whatever I can, or, yeah, you know what, today, just a rest day, I'm just going to flatline here, I'm just going to sit down, relax, do nothing, eat corn chips and drink beer and watch TV, do nothing. And that's fine. And there's a lot of people do that. There's a lot of extremely successful people that have that as part of their lives, that they work 18, 20 hours a day for 3 weeks out of a month and just have a week of just, that's it, I'm done. And then they go back to it again. And then there's some that just do the same thing day in, day out, and there's others that just flatline every day forever. But the experience of life is entirely our choice. It's entirely what we want to take out of it. And so I don't see life as being a problem. Life is life, and life will serve me in whatever way I choose it to serve me. So it can serve me for the better. It can give me all these horrible scenarios that crop up, lack of money, heartache, whatever has cropped up in my life. And I can say, okay, well, that sucked, but what's that setting me up for? What is that here to show me that I need to get over? Now, is it getting over myself? Is it the fact that if my heart's been broken, that this person is not the right person for me? If I've been in some horrible accident or had a setback of some kind, well, what's that got to do for me going forward, or how is that going to impact my life going forward? Again, the experience side of it is purely down to me. I can let it sink me, or I can say, okay, come on world, what are you going to give me next? And kind of take it from there. So with that, life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. From Soren Kierkegaard and myself, Dave the Enlightened Plumber, have yourself an awesome day and figure out what experiences you're going to have today, and maybe tomorrow too, and forever. Take care. See you on the next one.